It's so good to be here again. Thank you so much for always being here and tuning into my channel. And you know how we do it. We give you trending, exciting, reliable, and authentic happenings in Nigeria and more. And right now we have another report right here, and it's that from the APC, the All Progressive Congress. It seems their problem never seems to be ending anytime soon because they keep having more and more issues from issues that could have been settled within the party. And right here, it seems what happened in the Edo election is about to happen in the Ondo state election. And the mode of primary is really causing issues for the APC. I wonder why they haven't settled the mode of primaries that they would use generally for their party, because right now it is happening right in the state of Ondo, and the sitting governor is opting for an indirect primary while other aspirants are opting for direct primaries. So that was exactly what they still did in the Edo election that caused the move of Governor Baseki to the PDP. And I hope it's not going to happen again in the APC, because it seems that is exactly what is about to happen. Yes, before I bring you details of this, hey guys, if you haven't subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, because your thumbs up would mean you saw our video and you liked it. Okay guys, let us dive right into the main details of this report. Okay. The trouble looms in APC as the aspirants except Akeredolu reject indirect primary. What happens next? The politics of who becomes the next governor of Ondo State has begun as aspirants gear up for the primary amid kicks against the indirect mode adopted by the national leadership of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). Report revealed that are 12 aspirants in the race of the APC. 11 of them have rejected the indirect mode except Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu. The 11 aspirants gave reasons for rejecting the indirect primary the APC wants to use in the race for the party's governorship ticket. They argued in a letter they sent to the caretaker chairman of the APC, Governor Mai Mala Buni of Yobe State, that they have interacted with the majority of the members in the state and noticed they all prefer direct primary. The 11 aspirants further stated that the indirect primary should be unfair to all the aspirants, as it would give undue advantage to one aspirant. The aspirants added that they would prefer the direct primary, which will be just and fair to all of them in the race. And based on the foregoing, there is need to give an insight into the direct and indirect primary modes. For indirect primary, fewer people will be involved. I'm sure you know that. In fact, it is only the delegates approved and designated by the party that will vote to choose who will be the party's candidate. That means that it will not only involve the majority of the party members across the state. It disqualifies the majority of the party members from choosing the flag bearer of their own party. In this case, it means that the party leadership has a lot of influence and control over the choice of the people that will be recognized as authentic delegates. And also we know that of the direct primaries will involve much more people so that they can pick who they want as their choice. And of course, this is what is causing a lot of issues. And that was what happened with that of Governor Obaseki of the Edo State. Moreover, the governor of the state wields a big influence in the indirect primary mode. He is the overall leader of the party in the state. It means that once he has the ears of the state leaders of the party, other things will fall in place. Again, it is very easy to get the backing of the national and state leadership of the party to persuade the delegates to vote overwhelmingly for an aspirant. To crowd it all, the indirect primary is susceptible to be influenced. The delegates can be bought over. Above all, it is easier to manipulate the indirect primary to favor a particular aspirant, as argued by the 11 other aspirants. Most of the time, it favors the incumbent. So their fears that the incumbent governor would return, and that is what they don't want. That is why if you look at the APC, they have over 12 aspirants, over 15 of them running for the seat of the governor of Ondo State. That is really serious. Just one seat and we have over 15 or more people that are running for that. And, that is what has caused all of this, because now they have done their screening and they have just 11 candidates running for this election. And we hope that the best become the flag bearer. And as we continue, on the other hand, the direct primary is more democratic and involve all the card-carrying party members. They all will vote to choose the candidate of their party. Many people are involved in the direct primary, and that will make it very hard to manipulate. It is even very hard to influence all of the majority of the party members using money or other things to switch their loyalty. Yes, that is why, if you ask me, I prefer a direct primary, because a lot of people are involved and you cannot, how many people can you really pay, even if you have to pay? There are some, because just as one side is paying, another side is paying. So you never can tell who will be loyal to you. Unlike the indirect primaries, you have the superiors of the parties just suggesting and picking who they want for the party. When some cards are being played, it could just be that they have the best options with them and they all pretend like they don't know anything, and that is what happens in that of the indirect primaries. And a lot of people have kicked against that, just as Governor Baseki also kicked against that in Edo State, and that was what caused his moving out of that party and moving to the APC. And that is exactly what is happening in the Ondo election. We hope that this Governor Rotimi would also not go the way of Governor Obaseki of Edo State, because it's looking just like that. And for the Ondo election, the ruling APC has a big task ahead of it. The primary is very crucial, and it will be the best interest of the party to organize an acceptable and fair primary. That is the only way the party will avoid running into crisis that can affect its chances of winning the main election. Already, an early sign that a big crisis may imminent has surfaced if the APC leadership ignores and demand of the 11 aspirants who prefer direct primary. The things may fall apart. Those 11 aspirants are not people to underrate. They are politicians strong enough in their own right. Although Governor Akeredolu will want to win a second term, he needs the APC ticket very much to use the platform to run for the second term. He can go all the way to do anything possible to win. As the incumbent, many factors may favor him to pick the ticket. The party leadership may even want him to pick the ticket, but some odds are threatening the governor's chances. Recently, some key officials of the state government and former allies of Akeredolu resigned from his government. Most importantly, the Deputy Governor, Agbola Ajayi, resigned his membership of the APC and defected to the opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP. Ajayi is set to contest for governor as well. Some APC bigwigs may still defect to other parties to contest or back other candidates of their choice in the coming days. In view of all of this, it will be the best interest of the APC leadership to consider granting the demand of the majority of other aspirants. The APC can as well adopt the direct primary mode for the exercise and let the most popular aspirant emerge the party's candidate for the election. But if the APC fails to adopt the direct primary, then it may lead to a mass defection of the 11 aspirants and their numerous supporters, which may make the party to lose the main election itself. The two choices which are granting the demand of the adopting direct primary, as the 11 aspirants asking or insisting on indirect primary, are open for the party to make now that there is still time. The choice they make now will shape the fate and chances of the APC as elections draws near. So guys, you can see that Akeredolu is head bent on indirect primaries because he knows it is going to favor him. That is the only way he's going to return as the governor of the state. But if a direct mode of primary is being adopted, it's likely that another candidate is going to emerge as the flag bearer of APC, and that is its fears. And other governors of the APC, they want Akeredolu to return. So that is why there are issues in the party. So this time around, the governor that is likely to leave the party, it is other aspirants that are likely to leave the party, like that, unlike that of Ondo State, of Edo State. So guys, that is it. We'd like you to drop your comments, whatever you think about the recent happenings in the APC. We would like to hear from you. And also, don't forget to tell us what you think it's going to happen. What are your thoughts about this very article? Thank you so much for staying tuned. I really appreciate you. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.